Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mickey Chavra. I'm the head of education here at Sirus Migration Education. So today I'm going to be discussing about an amazing university in regional area in Australia. So why regional and why this university? So we're going to be talking about Southern Cross University on the Gold Coast and Lismore, of course. So why regional area? First of all, a lot of students are asking why should we go to the regional area? What are the benefits of studying in a regional area? So the top two benefits of studying in a regional area in Australia is number one, you gain 5 extra points towards your permanent residency points if you plan on staying back in Australia after completing your education. So this is a good source of gaining extra points towards your permanent residency pathway. Number two, regional area. If you study a minimum period of 2 years in a regional Australian university, you will be eligible for up to 4 years of graduate temporary visa, which is your work visa after you finish your education in Australia. So most of the universities are based in Brisbane, Sydney, or Melbourne, which are the metro universities, will only give you 2 years of postgraduate temporary visa. But in a regional university, you can get up to 4 years. So Southern Cross University is based out of Lismore in New South Wales and Gold Coast in Queensland. When we talk about the Gold Coast campus, is one of the major campuses in Coolangatta on the Gold Coast. And we're going to be discussing about courses available at the Gold Coast campus in Queensland. And this information is available to onshore and offshore students. So if you are not in Australia and you're planning to come to Australia to study in a regional university, here's some information that you would like to make notes of. Now, the students who are already in Australia and they might have completed their education and they've gone on to their 485 visa and might be looking for a second course option, so to gain the skills or plan their future towards a permanent residency pathway. So Southern Cross University has got a lot of options that might lead to those pathways that you are looking for in a regional university in Australia. So or maybe you're married, you have a partner and you've already gained your education and now you want your partner to gain education and prepare yourself for a permanent pathway. So one of our favorite courses here is obviously nursing. So everybody knows about how popular nursing is growing in Australia since the pandemic has hit. And Southern Cross University is one of the great universities where you can go and study nursing. And if you have a background in nursing, they have an option to study Bachelor's of Nursing as a graduate entry program for 2 years, or if you have a diploma in nursing, you can still enroll into a Bachelor's of Nursing entry program for 2 years. Southern Cross University also has a 3-year program for nursing. So if you do not have any experience or background in the medical sciences field and you're coming out of commerce or arts or technical field area and you have 7 in each band in IELTS or PTE equivalent, then you still might be eligible to go into the nursing program at Southern Cross University. So 7 each if you have that, and you got some background, you've done a bachelor's in any area, any other field, you still could be eligible for a 2-year bachelor's program. So that's an amazing thing you could do. Other programs which I mostly like, I'm only going to talk about a few courses that are shortlisted by myself at Southern Cross University. A graduate diploma in early childhood and learning. So the entry requirement is only 6.5 overall each, 6.5 each, and you could get into a graduate diploma only if you have a bachelor's in any field or trade. It's fine, but if you got a bachelor's in education from overseas, then this might be a pathway towards your permanent residency, because you get a skill assessment as an early childhood teacher and educator after finishing this course. Or you could use this as a pathway to get into a master's of teaching or master's of education in early childhood education and care. So if you don't have the 8877 as of now and you plan on going in for Masters of Teaching. So this might be a pathway, graduate diploma in early childhood with 6.5, and then you can progress into Masters of Teaching as well. Another qualifying program which is very, very popular in Australia is Masters of Social Work. Masters of Social Work requires 7 in each band to get entry into. A lot of students could have 7 each, but they cannot get into a Masters of Social Work because they do not have a background of similar subjects, core units like sociology, political science, or the entry requirement is humongous in most of the universities. But with Southern Cross University, if you do not have a background, you can always take a qualifying program where you study 6 months related subjects and you progress into your Masters of Social Work in your second semester. So that option is available. Masters of Education, of course, is available at 6.5 in IELTS. That could also lead to a teacher profile if you got some experience behind you as a teacher overseas, or you've been in the learning and the education industry in the past. Bachelor's of Community Welfare, amazing course, bachelor course out of a regional university, directly accredited with ACWA. So as soon as you finish your Bachelor's of Community Services, you come out with a skill assessment. So you apply directly to ACWA and you get a skill assessment, because Southern Cross University is an accredited ACWA provider for this course, which means that you do not need any work experience to get your skill assessment done. No professional year, no work experience. So finish your degree and apply for an accreditation and you get a skill assessment as a social worker, recreational worker, disability support worker. There's a lot of skill assessment categories that you can choose from ACWA. The fees, students are gonna ask me the fees. Before you ask, I'm gonna tell you myself, there's huge scholarships on offer for master's and bachelor courses at Southern Cross University. So up to 30% scholarship available, and an immediate COVID pandemic scholarship of up to $8,000 is available on your first year with Southern Cross University. So the average fees that you're looking to spend at Southern Cross University is anywhere between $10,500 to $11,000 per semester. So there's 4 semesters in a master's and 6 in a bachelor's degree. So that's the great news. So you got scholarship available, you got qualifying program available. If you are low in score with your IELTS, there might be some other programs that you can take and jump on to a master's degree that you do not qualify right now. And also there's credit transfer available at Southern Cross University, especially for those students who have done a related or a similar diploma or an advanced diploma. Say for example, if you've done a diploma and advanced diploma of leadership and management or business and you want to do a bachelor's of business, Southern Cross University, you will be amazed, would give you up to 1.5 years of credit for those 2-year diploma that you've done. Alright, so you could end up finishing your bachelor's degree in just 1.5 years. Right, and you can apply for your 485 visa, temporary graduate visa, post your bachelor's if you have not already used that in the past. So just remember, the 485 visa, you can only get it once. So if you've already used it, you cannot get it again. All right. So any questions that you might have regarding Southern Cross University's enrolling now for February 2022 intake, more than welcome to leave us your comments, or the best part is send us an email to admin@sirus.com.au and we'll be more than happy to get back to you with your queries. Leave your comments down below or send us an email and we'll be more than happy to get back to you regarding your query and answer any of the questions that you might have regarding this university or any other university in Australia. We are taking applications, a lot of applications from overseas, from India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and we are getting flooded at this stage for next year intake, February and March 2022. So if you are interested in studying in Australia, don't delay it. Apply now. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Mickey Chavra. and I'll be back next week with another information video for you. Thank you.